Welcome to Fort Canning Park, right here in the very heart of Singapore. Today, I'm inviting you to join me on a relaxing walk through one of the city's most fascinating landmarks. This is not just an ordinary park. It is a place where history, culture, and nature all come together. Many visitors are surprised when they find out that this green oasis is located just minutes away from the busiest streets and shopping centers. From ancient rulers to colonial armies, and from cultural festivals to peaceful gardens, Fort Canning has seen it all. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll explore some of its highlights together. So, take a deep breath, imagine the fresh tropical air, and let's begin this little journey through time and nature. Fort Canning Hill is not just a pretty landscape. It has been significant for hundreds of years. In the 14th century, this hill was the seat of Malay rulers, and it is believed to have been the site of royal palaces. Later, during the colonial period, the British chose this very hill to build their fort in the 1800s. That's why the park is called Fort Canning today. Imagine the transformations it has seen. From a royal ground to a military stronghold to the vibrant cultural park it is now. Every corner here seems to carry stories from different eras. Walking these paths is like peeling back layers of history, one step at a time. One of the key landmarks you'll encounter is the Fort Gate. This structure is one of the few remains of the old fortress built by the British. The gate itself may look simple now, surrounded by lush greenery, but it once stood as part of Singapore's defense system. If you stop and look closely, you can almost imagine soldiers standing guard here more than a century ago. For visitors today, it's a popular photo spot because of the contrast between the old stone walls and the vibrant green plants that surround it. It's a reminder of how the past and the present coexist in this space. What was once a symbol of defense is now a peaceful entry point into history. Not far from the Fort Gate lies one of the most intriguing attractions of Fort Canning Park, the Battle Box. This underground bunker was a British military command center during World War II. It was inside these walls that the fateful decision to surrender Singapore to the Japanese in 1942 was made. Today, the Battle Box has been preserved as a museum. Stepping inside feels like traveling back in time. The dimly lit corridors, the old maps, and the wax figures of commanders make the experience dramatic and immersive. If you enjoy history, visiting the Battle Box will give you a deeper appreciation for the struggles and decisions that shaped Singapore's past. Now let's step into a very different corner of the park, the Spice Garden. Singapore may be known today as a global financial hub, but centuries ago, it was part of the thriving spice trade. The spice garden here is a recreation of the first botanical experiments carried out on the hill in the 1820s. As you walk through, you'll find nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon, and other spices that were once so valuable they were worth more than gold. The scent of herbs and spices in the air makes this part of the park feel almost like a living museum. It's a small but meaningful reminder of how trade shaped Singapore's identity as a crossroads of cultures. One of the most famous Instagram spots in Singapore is right here in Fort Canning Park, the tree tunnel. This circular staircase with sunlight streaming through and a giant tree arching overhead looks like something out of a fantasy film. The unique perspective makes it a dream for photographers. When you stand at the bottom of the spiral stairs and look up, the view is breathtaking. Because it's so popular, it can get crowded. So the best times to come are early in the morning or later in the afternoon. Whether you're here for the perfect photo or simply to admire the beauty, the tree tunnel is a must-see highlight of the park. Before we end, here are some quick tips if you're planning to visit Fort Canning Park yourself. Wear comfortable shoes because there are slopes and stairs to climb. Bring water to stay hydrated, especially on hot days. And don't forget your camera because there are plenty of Instagram-worthy spots. The park is free to enter and open daily, so you can come at any time. The nearest MRT stations are Dhoby Ghat, Clarke Quay, and Fort Canning, which makes access really convenient. As the sun sets, the park takes on a golden glow, and the city lights start to sparkle in the distance. It's the perfect way to end a day in Singapore. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Fort Canning Park. Until next time, happy exploring!